Now, in the motors in use that basically are barrel shaped, like oil barrels, that type of cylinder kind of motors with cage and cover. Everything in them came from the earth. The magnets, the wiring, everything came from the earth. The earth itself has a north and south pole, and the earth is spherical with at least three layers: the crust and the center area and something in between, whatever the names are. I don't want to say them wrong again. Now, generally the motors work on the principle of induction and creating a torque, that sort of things. I don't really remember how to say it correctly. I did design equations and stuff in my course, but I'm just speaking off of my head. The idea is not the technical accuracy and precision at this point. It's a big idea. The big idea is that if the shape of the motor or generator is spherical, a bigger ball around a smaller ball with a gap in between to allow rotation and free rotation. And one of these ball will be rotating, the other will be stationary more or less. That's why it's called a stator, I think. So the one that will be rotating based on water pressure and water flow through it. And the way the flux from the rotating one and the stationary one interact will produce the electrical power. So you will have multi-pole motors, and the poles will be at different distances, not the same distance. Maybe they would be at the same distance across across diameters, but it's possible that they can be different distances apart too, depending on the winding. However, the it will need program assist to do all programming, putting in the equations. I think the equations themselves are based on cylindrical coordinates. So the spherical ones will have to use spherical coordinates probably. And intuitively, it's telling me that you're going to have much more power generation. You will be converting much more of the water kinetic energy, the pressure in that water flow that that makes that rotor move. You're going to convert more of that into electricity because of the shape, because of the geometry. That's what my intuition tells me. Now, these cylindrical types motors, I'm envisioning for inline high pressure water activation, meaning the water will be flowing through and causing the rotor to spin. Like that sprinkler spins when water flows through it, that you water a grass with. I don't think there has ever been any attempt to make such a thing as a spherical geometry motor or a generator.